going to push out of California into Nevada. We're shooting for Reno, Nevada this morning, and it would be an excellent day if I made it to Tonopah, which is 300 miles. That'd be Panda's biggest day yet. It's early. It's possible. I don't know if we're going to go quite that far, but that's what I have in mind today. I should probably say too that because I know somebody's going to be concerned about Steve and Josh helped me out here. When Steve said his son was a mechanic and that he was going to call him down here to check this out and see if he'd be willing to do it, if he'd even take the job on, he come down the other evening and he looked at it, and I don't know, he was hesitant or whatever, but I offered to pay him to do it, and which I did. So I know somebody would be concerned about that. So for the record, that's took care of Josh. Steve, Steve's a real stand-up guy. Steve's a man's man, right? He is just a good guy. He can recognize, he looked at the situation, probably the bigger picture, and not just realize, he can see more. There's more to it than just what Panda needed. Okay? He looked at, I laughed because of he might have seen some stress in my, I was a little bit stressed about it, and he was nice enough to just not recognize what Panda needed, but maybe what Dave needed too. You know what he did? He made himself. He must have got up early to do it. This nice big thing of, and it's not just, they're chocolate brownies, and they're not just a little brownie pan. He must have made either a double or a triple batch of, on a big 9x13 pan. But he hooked me up, this might be what gets me through the trip. So I got to thank Steve again for that. That was just thoughtful and yummy. I've already put a big hurting on him, and they'll probably get me through for a couple of days. These might get me the whole way through the trip. So, see, anything else this morning? No, me and Bella's been out for our walk. Panda's full of brand new oil, so she's ready, and that new oil pump's really making nice oil pressure. I'm happy about that. I gotta go fill the gas tank up, and we're gonna see what we can get done today. We will be well over the halfway point, and we probably still have at least 3 days to get there if all goes well from here on out. Let's hope the worst is behind us and that the mission is successful. Obviously the end game here is that Panda rolls in under her own power, that no towing or been out to flat better, nothing else, nothing catastrophic happens that she can't still make it. So we've got a couple of days. We're gonna get on with it. Okay, this is a pretty good point in the trip. We've without any cameras running, we did our usual, got gas and got on the road. We've come. Okay, we'll take 68, exit 68 to Interstate 80. We're now out of California. So this is we're in Reno, Nevada, and we're going the right way. Yep, I-80 east or whatever. We now have Washington, Oregon, and California behind us. Being in Nevada, once we're through Nevada, we're in Arizona. I think we're well past the halfway point. Panda's running really good today. I think I'm feeling pretty good about making it now. This trip has its ups and downs, but I'm not surprised. I kind of knew it, getting into this. Anything can happen. But let's hope that anything is making it. Okay. Okay, I gotta get situated here. Alright, we have 17 miles to go to Highway 439, which I think takes us to Highway 95, which will head us towards Tonopah, Nevada. That would be really big to make it to Tonopah today. That would, if we get to Tonopah, that's going to be a 300-mile day. That'll be the biggest day yet. So, you know, we're making good time so far. If we keep up this pace, we just might make Tonopah today. As Aja would say, onward bound. Back there says to watch for horse crossing for the next 4 miles. That's funny, oftentimes you see those signs and you never get to see anything, but no sooner did I come over the crest of the hill and there's wild horses out there, and some lady's gonna try to walk up to them, and they're actually going towards her. Oh look, there's a little colt. Very cool. Very cool. Anyway, we are trying to make some time today. Let's go. Well, we're back in the desert now. We are in Nevada. Fella's spinning me around here. Things were going so good. And they still are. They are. I noticed as we pulled into the gas station here, little gas station here, that the temperature gauge was up a little bit. Up a bit higher. Not in a real hot overheating zone yet, but I noticed it's up from what it's been running. So just keeping an eye on things, taking it easy, right? Keeping an eye on things, it's important. I'm gonna let it cool down here. We're gonna take our first break, and then I'll after it cools down really good, probably take the radiator cap off and see if it needs a little drink there. So it's a new radiator, new hoses, new thermostat. There shouldn't be a problem with but again, it's old and tired. Even a bunch of new parts, it needs a complete rebuild. The engine, it just needs it. But we're well over halfway. We're probably 600 miles to go yet, maybe a little bit less than. So out of 1,400, we're less. 6 or less, I think. So that's all good. I'm pretty confident I can nurse it along the rest of the way, and that we're gonna make it. She just needs a little TLC along the way. That's all. Come on, camera. All right. What do we say in this segment? That Panda gets awful thirsty in the desert. Okay, I think me and Panda is getting to be in sync a little bit. I could use a break. She says, I need a break too. So I need to get me something to drink. She says, hey, I could use something here too. Give me a little drink. So, looks like Panda's using a little bit of water. She started running a little bit warm. I don't even know if this coolant recovery thing
it must not work right, because the radiator was a little bit low in the not quite half a gallon, and there's still coolant in there. So something about that must not be operating like it should. Anyway, yeah, not a big deal. This I can deal with. I'll just keep an eye on it. We're still going to try for Tonopah today. That's still quite a ways. It's getting early to mid-afternoon. I'm going to see how it is. I think Hawthorne, Nevada, is 23 miles away. If she's not acting up and still running cool at Hawthorne, we're going to press on to Tonopah. If she is starting to run warm, then maybe we have a bigger problem here. You know, by the time we get to Hawthorne, if there's something going on, she hasn't. I need you to get it together, Panda. I'm gonna need you to get it together. We gotta get this done. So if it's still starting to get hot again, well, there's probably a problem, and maybe I need to stop in Hawthorne and get it sorted out. But I don't think this is an issue at all. So what? Needs a little drink of water once in a while. We're in a desert in an old vehicle. We got a little bit warm. It's to be expected, right? We're gonna make it, I'm telling you. We're gonna be all right. I'm really gotten used to Panda now, and got it dialed into her habits, and not the oil pump thing, but you know, I've established like how often it needs oil. I'm okay with that. I know when, so, and a little drink of water is no big deal. It's been running great. We'll be fine. I'm finally at a point, I think, in the trip. We're well over halfway there. I think less than 600 miles to go out of 1,400. I think I'm dialed in with Panda. I think I can finally relax, and maybe we'll stop and see and do a couple things down the road here on the rest of the way. I just couldn't relax until I just had to feel I got the job under control. And so, I think we're going to be okay. See, the good thing is the temperature gauge is down and the oil pressure is up. That's what we like. And are you ready? Off to Tonopah. Let's hope. Yep, that is desert. That is as desert as it gets, about. We just went through Hawthorne, like it was one of those towns where, don't blink your eye and you'll get through it. But I think there's a little bit more of it up here. But the temperature gauge is staying down in the normal, real nice, right where it's supposed to be, or where it has been for the, until the little incident. So, we're gonna continue, unless something catches our eye here in town. I really just want to keep moving. I'd like to get to Tonopah today. It'd be the biggest day, the biggest travel day yet. I really have a good feeling that things are under control here.
want to go while the getting's good, if you know what I mean. Let me turn here. Yeah. I almost missed it.
Continue on US 95 truck for 1 mile.
We just passed a little sign that said, next gas, 99 miles. So we're good, we're on full. Just filled it up. We have enough oil to go that far. So, all systems go. Rest area, 1 mile. And we're not stopping. There's a law of physics that says an object in motion tends to stay in motion. We're going to keep old Panda here rolling. Tonopah, 81 miles. We stopped in this little desert town, and it's not completely desolate out here. Once in a while, you come across a little town. Here at Sakura's Burger Hut. We have good food and drinks and ice cream and ice, which I need to get a bag of ice. And you might have guessed by now that he was ready for a nice drink of oil. So that's taken care of. I'll go get my bag of ice and we'll get back on our way. It looks like we might hit Tonopah today after all. So all's good. We finally made it into Tonopah. We're here. And I think we all need a rest at this point. I'm gonna find somewhere just to pull over for a little while. And get on the computer, see where we're gonna stay at. Hey, there's the Clown Motel. Yeah, we came up through this way. There's a Econo Lodge, or no, I don't know, Economy something. We stayed on the way up when we had the Dodge Challenger. And I forgot all about this place, and somebody had mentioned it in the comments at the time. And this Clown Motel, kind of creepy, right? I think it was going out of business or getting left go, and then somebody had recently bought it within the past year or year and a half. And they're gonna fix it up, and well, it looks all bright and painted, freshly painted and stuff. All right, we might get a little bit more of that maybe in the next video, but we're gonna stay here somewhere. We stopped here at Napa and got another little bottle of the engine treatment. A lot of people swear by the Lucas engine treatment. They don't carry it. I was going to give it a try, but I got another quart of that Rizlone ring seal that I got before, which actually did seem to help. So, you know, oil consumption's about the same as it has been. Anyway, for for overnighting, I looked on freecampsites.net, and there's 2 places in town. I think the Chevron station down the street here allows. They have a big parking lot. They allow it, and there's a sign that says no semis, like for RVs only. So it'll be quieter because there's a lot up here by the. Come on, traffic. There's a lot up here at the casino, but I guess it does allow truck parking. And some of the reviews said, yeah, it's loud with trucks. So we're gonna go with the Chevron station. The third place is just out of town. It's BLM land, so just out of the south side of town. So, but I want to be in town. When I get up in the morning, I want to be in town. If I need to pick anything up, I'll do it, and then be on our way out of town. And there are some things I want to do in the morning. A couple of things here around here close might want to check out. So that'll be in the next video. Because we're going to end this one here at the Chevron station as soon as we see where we get to park. Yep, there's a sign. It says no semi-trucks. We got some other RVs up here. I hope we can get up on a hill here where there's some more level spots. Yep, no semi-trucks, so that's good. That's it. We've made it to Tonopah, Nevada. And it was a 310-mile day. Biggest driving day yet for Panda. She's done really, really well today, all things considered. That puts us in reach tomorrow of getting to Las Vegas and beyond, down towards Kingman. And then we're in striking range of our final destination. It's we're 467 miles away. So we've gone just over a good bit over 900 miles so far. That'll finish it up. But that's still two big driving days. We're not there yet. So Bella just stopped taking care of things this evening, out stretching our legs a little bit and take a little walk. There's a Burger King right here at Chevron. It's not fast food again. I miss the bounder in my kitchen. The stove works. I just, with the cooler, I just haven't got any cookable things. So, and no generator or microwave, so that leaves that out. But we've survived this long. We'll survive. We'll make it. Anyway, thanks for coming along today. It was a long day. So we'll be back tomorrow, headed for Las Vegas from Tonopah, and we are going to check something out on the way, or a thing or two. We'll be back soon. I'll see you.